Hello, Gems. This is going to be your monthly tarot or mid-monthly tarot reading for the remaining days of October. So, this will be for any Geminis who are the sun, moon, or rising sign of Gemini, obviously. So, I'm going to look into the most relevant and current energies for you for the remaining of this month. I will be doing the mid-monthly love energy readings for all 12 signs. I will either have those done tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, okay? So let's see what your energies are, where you're at. This card wants to come out, the Queen of Cups. So it could be centered around healing or healing in relation to a water sign. If you have water in your chart, it could very well be that this month or the remaining of this month is going to be geared towards your healing and your emotions. Or you have yet to heal in relation to a water sign person, whether it's a female or male. Knight of Cups. So some of you, it can go both ways. This Queen of Cups and this Knight of Cups can be someone that you love and care about. Doesn't have to be romantic, but the Knight of Cups here can very well be a romantic situation that you're healing from or trying to figure out how to approach the situation. So let's see. Knight of Wands. So you are not, you're not willing to either walk away from this situation, or it's very hard for you to confront what needs to be healed this month. And I hope that makes sense. I don't see any air elements yet. So it's kind of like you may feel imbalanced this month because you got water dominating already, and then you got that fire. So unless you have some of these elements in your chart, you could definitely feel imbalanced. The Chariot card, this is a sign of Cancer. So some of you may be dealing with cancers, or you have Cancer in your chart. Moon signs for some of you could be that. But I do feel like there's a difficulty with moving away from a water sign person, or moving forward so that you can heal. Like you're avoiding healing in order to move forward for some of you. Like Spirit's trying to get you to, Chariot card, get to your dreams. It's almost like this dreamy energy. It's not earthly at all like traditional Chariot cards. So I'm getting like this dreamy energy, like Spirit's trying to get you to obtain your dreams or to put you in alignment with your dreams, but there's some healing that needs to be done and you're blocking it. You're avoiding it. It's almost like it's too much for you. You might feel like I've been on this path for too long. I'm tired, or I'm not willing to give up that easy on something. The Seven of Pentacles. You feel like you have all the patience in the world for some things. But it's kind of like procrastination. Like I said, there's no sign of air at all in this spread. So you really, I feel like, do feel or are ungrounded or imbalanced this month. It's like you got too much water, for one thing. 3 of your cards are water. Then you got fire and you got earth. Okay? So far, no swords energy, and that's air. That's you. You're an air sign. So you could be out of your element this month. You could feel totally out of place. The moon, Pisces. So it's a water sign that's either heavily focused this month for you that you're dealing with, or you have water in your chart, or you're heavily dived within your emotions. And there's some things that need to be uncovered or released that you're not seeing, or you're not wanting to address or look at. Cards are getting sticky with the Empress. The Empress tells me that there may be a lack of self-nurturing. Could be a lack of motivation on your part. What's keeping you stuck from the things that you say that you want is self-love. You don't feel like you deserve this success, or you don't feel like you deserve your dreams or your goals. Also, if you're needing to walk away, excuse me, if you're unwilling to walk away, from a water sign person, or just a love relationship that you're heavily invested in emotionally, it's coming from a place of lack of self-worth. It's like you feel like you don't deserve any better than what you're getting. Okay? And it's some things that you just don't want to face about yourself, or you don't want to see about the situation. With the moon card, like, you have the torch to find the light. One thing I'll tell you about these two cards, I know these people very well. These Queen of Cups and this Knight of Cups. I call the Queen of Cups the pushover girl or guy. This person gives, they're very sweet and very genuine, but they give too much of themselves, especially if they're Cancers or you have Cancer in your chart. You have that mother energy. You're known to be the mothering sign, the nurturer. So you give so much of yourself to people, and it's like they just take, and you have nothing left to give. Especially with the Knight of Cups here. Excuse my language, but I call him the fuckboy card next to the Knight of Wands. But he's more so the fuckboy that doesn't know what he wants in life. He doesn't know what he wants out of a relationship, or he doesn't really know what he feels. He's just feeling everything out. And that can be dangerous because they're wasting people's time when they do that. So there may be a person that comes in and out of your life whenever they please. You're open and willing with them, way more mature emotionally than this person. They can come and go as they please. They can tell you anything because they're good with their words, especially if they're a water sign. This person is usually very poetic, very emotional with their words. But this person doesn't know what they want. They don't really know how they feel, but they're playing with someone else's emotions. And I feel like that's why you're confused. There's a little bit of deception here because it's like, well, they seem to want to be here, but then they don't. Or things seem to be working out in my life in this area, but it's really not. It's confusing to you. But really, it shouldn't be confusion if you know what your worth is. With the Empress. And whether you're a male, that's being receptive to nurturing and loving yourself. Okay. The Three of Wands. So, again, no swords energy. With the exception of Venus, she can represent Taurus or Libra because they're both ruled by the sign of Venus with the Empress, but that's the only Libra's air. But no signs of you though, Gemini. So with the Three of Wands, it's telling me, again, you're waiting around and waiting and waiting. And it's kind of like, why are you waiting? Or what are you waiting for? It's either why are you waiting or what is it that you're waiting for? Okay. It's like you're either waiting on some sort of change from somebody else or for something to change in your circumstances, and it's like Spirit's telling you got to do what you got to do. Here you go, the swords, that's air. Five of Swords, you're not in your right mind right now. It's hard for you. There's some healing that needs to be done, whether this is about, I say persons because you got two court cards here. Those are usually people, but it doesn't necessarily have to be people. It can be characteristics. It could be energies around you, but I feel like it is something about healing and self-worth. You're holding yourself back from something, and you're not in your right mind. You're very conflicted by whatever this is. Okay. But it turned into a love reading of just a little bit, but I am still going to do the monthly love energy readings either tomorrow on Friday or Saturday. So be on the lookout for all 12 signs monthly love energy readings. I do hope you've enjoyed this, Geminis, and I'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your month. Peace.